The Comica VM30 shotgun microphone might probably be the best value for money microphone that has been recently released, and the best part really is it's actually totally wireless. I have been using this mic for almost a week now, and actually I think I am replacing my much more expensive Rode Video Mic NTG with this microphone because it's actually way better in most areas. Okay, first actually let's check what's inside and what do we actually get when we get this microphone. So you can probably pause the video and see all the specs and all the features here. As you can see, this is truly wireless microphone that can work 100 meters basically in distance basically. Also it can work 7 hours in a wireless mode on a single battery charge or 50 hours in a wired mode, so that's actually insanely cool. So also we do get nice screen and also low cut filters and high frequency boost as well, so it's absolutely feature packed. Yeah, absolutely packed to the brim. Okay, inside the box we actually get a very nice hard case where we can store our mic as well as all the accessories. And let's open it up, and you can see you do get absolutely tons of different accessories when you actually purchase this mic. So let's take everything out. So we got a stand like this, probably something very delicious. Then also a receiver like this. Another stand for a mic. Okay, then a phone basically goes over, and then also cables, storage bag, and also we have a bunch of cables to connect everything. By the way, it came in like plastic wrapping, but I already have used this mic for a week, so I just packed everything back up. Okay, let's check out the mic and the receiver. So actually we do get insanely nice build quality on this microphone. So we have a full aluminum body, and when you hold it in hand you can tell that it's a very quality product. So really it's when it comes to the quality wise and fit and finish and feel, basically it pretty much feels the same as my Rode Video Mic NTG, which again is like several categories up basically. But as you can see, it's absolutely amazing quality on this microphone. On the bottom here you can see you can adjust your gain here, and this is stepless gain adjustment, so it's very advanced actually gain adjustment. Again, all the buttons and the scroll wheel feels insanely nice. So then obviously we can turn it on using this wireless button basically. Okay, hold it for some time. So you can actually see that it's trying to search for our receiver. Let's turn it on and see how fast it actually pairs. Okay, and as you saw, it paired in like literally less than half a second. And the reliability of this microphone is absolutely spot on, so it hasn't given me any problems whatsoever in the week I have had. So it always pairs super fast, it pretty much works as needed and when I need it. So when I actually compare to my much higher priced Rode Video Mic NTG, this is way more reliable. Also, if we use this microphone in the wired mode, we also do get a safety as well. Also, we can adjust the low and high pass filters basically here as well. So again, very advanced stuff. So on this side, you can output through like regular 3.5 and also through the Type-C. So this actually works with any camera, any smartphone or computer, laptop, or pretty much anything really. Again, other microphones, yeah, lack in this department, and this works flawlessly. And then also we do get a really nice screen here where we can see our battery level, and also we can monitor our volume here as well. So that's also very nice, and I haven't really seen other microphones that where you can monitor your volume basically on the itself basically. Okay, on this receiver itself we can also monitor our current audio levels. You can also see your current battery level for this receiver basically. You can see if it's linked, paired, and everything is okay. And also we can adjust additional gain on this receiver itself. So you can see you can adjust to extra 12 decibels, and also you can adjust to minus 12 decibels. So that's actually insanely cool. You can adjust the gain both on receiver and also on this mic itself. Again, this is stepless gain adjustment and it works superb. On the sides of this receiver you can see you have your power button, and also I guess you can mute it as well. And then obviously buttons for your gain adjustments. On the top here you can basically output through 3.5, and also you can actually listen and monitor your audio as well from this receiver. So that's such a high-end function actually. So, and obviously we can use USB to charge this device as well. And on the back we also do get a clip like this. Then also in the kit we do get this foam cover as well for plosives, and yeah, also seems decent enough quality. And we also get this holder which we can attach to our camera basically, or maybe a tripod, or wherever really we want to. And it simply goes like this, and yeah. And also it's a shock mount as well, so it will absorb any noises as well. Again, yeah, it's absolutely awesome that they include all these goodies basically inside. And then we got another stand basically, which we can mount yeah, on higher, like bigger stands basically. And okay, and also very stable and looks also very good quality. Then we also do get a bunch of free cables included. Again, other manufacturers don't really include this stuff. And for example, if you need to purchase Rode cables, they literally cost like $20 a piece. So I get a regular TRS cable and then also TRRS cable as well. So you can use it with like your camera and also phones as well. And also we do get quite actually long USB cable as well. Obviously we can use this microphone with a computer as well, and it's actually a 2-in-1 system, and you can basically use this to connect your microphone to your phone as well. And by the way, this microphone can output through the Type-C as well. Other microphones, such as for example my much more expensive Rode VideoMic NTG, can't really output through the Type-C. Well, it can output, but you won't be able to adjust the gain. If you actually use this Type-C to Type-C, everything works spotlessly. Again, other microphones simply do not work properly. This one works like a dream. And then finally we do get a bunch of paperwork and your manual here. By the way, you can probably pause the video if you want to see all the detailed specifications over here. And now you're listening to the Comica VM30 microphone. So this is basically what it sounds like. Previously in this video I was using this Rode VideoMic NTG up until now. So this is what you were listening to. And let's see and test the sound quality of this Comica microphone in good detail right now. So this is how it sounds basically when you use it in a studio environment. I have basically mounted it maybe 40 centimeters above me. So when I zoom in, basically you can see that microphone is over here. So maybe this kind of distance. So yeah, maybe around 40 centimeters. Also on the microphone I do have the gain set to the number 10, and on the receiver I have set it to number 8. I find this pretty much gives the best results, and then obviously you have to adjust your gain levels in the camera as well. But I think these settings give you the best sound quality, the best volume and also clarity as well. Okay, let me get the mic closer to me, and this is what it sounds when I'm speaking 15 centimeters away from it. And yeah, this is pretty much what you can expect to get. So again, I'm speaking almost directly into the mic, so I'm not sure if you can hear any plosives. A quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog while Peter was pickling his peppers in the backyard. Okay, let's actually use a phone maybe and see how it sounds then. Again, same distance really. A quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog while Peter was pickling his peppers in the backyard. I have the gain again to number 10. I can maybe decrease to the number 8, and this is what it sounds basically. But I find you actually need to increase the gain on this microphone to the maximum to get the best sounding quality. And then you can adjust also the gain on the receiver. I find again I set it to like number 8, so, and that gives me the best results really. And this is what it sounds like basically. Okay, maybe let's get it a bit closer, maybe like 2 or 3 inches to our mouse. So actually actually you can use this microphone even for voiceovers as well, and it's super for that. I have used it with actually good results. So this is what it sounds like when it's actually super close. And again, I pretty much have zero sound treatment in my room, and yeah, actually I find this microphone to work actually pretty darn good in an untreated room like this. So I have had some problems with other microphones, but I think this microphone can actually, yeah, it can really help you if you do not have the best sound treatment in your room. Also, I find this microphone very directional as well, so I'm pretty much pointing it at my mouse. If I shift it like this, you can probably hear what happens and what the sound yeah, is basically. So when I move it at my mouse, you can probably hear that it gets the best results. When I even move it like maybe over there, basically, this is what it sounds like basically. So if we move it further, probably you can hear what it actually sounds like. Again, the best results are when you speak actually straight into the mic and straight in the top basically. So that's where you will get the best results on this mic. Let's see how this Comica VM30 actually performs when we use it with a smartphone instead of the camera. At the moment I'm speaking in this Rode VideoMic NTG. A quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog while Peter was pickling his peppers in the backyard. So this is audio test coming from the Comica VM30 microphone, and this is what it sounds like. I have mounted the Comica mic back up above me, again 40 centimeters away from me. So, and let me tell you pretty much why I think this Comica VM30 mic is probably literally the best mic at the moment to get, and why I actually think it's way better than my literally like almost so many times more expensive Rode VideoMic NTG. So first is you can actually use this mic with smartphones and computers over this Type-C very reliably basically. So if you take any other mic, for example again this much more expensive Rode VideoMic NTG, if you actually try to output the audio through the Type-C and connect it to basically a phone, basically you can't adjust the gain on it. So but on this Comic mic you can actually do that, and everything works flawlessly basically. Also when I start shooting video on my phone, it gives me all kinds of troubles, this Rode VideoMic basically, and I have to use several adapters just to get the output from the 3.5 in decent like quality when I'm using it with a phone or a computer. By the way, if I use it with a computer, it literally often crashes my computer over the Type-C. So all these mics are very unreliable basically when it comes to this, and they're not properly engineered. This Comic microphone is actually properly engineered for this stuff to work over the Type-C, and this is pretty much one of the only few mics that can do that. Maybe some the DT-D4 microphones also are capable of that, but this is probably the best out there. Also another thing, I actually pretty much record 90% of my videos with my smartphone, and I make literally like maybe 400 to 500 videos a month for my several YouTube channels basically. So I really rely on speed and efficiency and reliability basically. But this Rode VideoMic has let me down so many times basically, especially if I use it again over the Type-C. It often shuts down, it often doesn't record sound, and again I have used other mics and they all struggle basically when you try to use it with a smartphone or computer basically. This one absolutely wonderful. And the next great thing about this microphone is actually the price of it. It completely destroys pretty much all mics in the market. So, and actually the sound quality, as you can hear, it's absolutely amazing probably as well. For example, if I wanted to get a wireless setup on my Rode VideoMic NTG, I'm looking at around maybe 500 euros in total for the mic, and also for the receiver and transmitter, the wireless one from Rode. So this is literally like almost 3 times cheaper for that. And when it comes to sound quality, I think it's maybe 95% of the obviously, yeah, way higher up class microphones. And yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Also, let's not forget about all the additional kits that comes with this microphone at this price. So we do actually get a really nice hard case. Who else really includes such a good hard case? Yeah, I haven't seen any manufacturer, especially at this price, really to include so much kit for you. So obviously do get a holder, maybe other microphones also come with one, but this comes with even two, and they're also extremely good quality, just really as quality as my Rode stuff basically. So yeah, absolutely amazing. Everything pretty much what you need is in there, so you do not have to spend bloody crazy money on just some piece of cables basically. So if I want to purchase like a new cable for my Rode, I have to spend like literally 20 euros, but here you get a bunch of free cables included. Yeah, great job. And the next great thing about this mic actually is the screen on it. So do you know actually any other shotgun microphones that has a screen? So basically on the screen you can actually see our audio level. For example, on my Rode, I do not know what audio level it's actually running at. So when I'm speaking into it, so it maybe shows when I'm basically peaking, but it doesn't shows me at what level actually I'm talking at basically. And on that receiver as well, it shows a very good like indication at what volume basically I'm speaking. And again, yes, this feature is really missing on all other mics. And yeah, absolutely amazing. And speaking about the screen, also you can actually check your battery level very good on this screen basically. So actually again, if I compare to my Rode, it will warn me when the battery is about to run out, and it will blink basically, but it doesn't really gives me any good idea of how much battery life I have left. With this one I can actually precisely see how much battery I have, and basically I can really rely on this microphone. And another great thing about this mic is if you actually use it with a smartphone or computer basically using the Type-C, it also charges itself at the same time, so you can pretty much run it indefinitely. You do not need any extra power banks, and yes, that's so cool actually. And the next great thing about this mic actually is the extremely high versatility of it. So we can pretty much use it as a shotgun mic on our camera, or maybe mount it somewhere. Then also we can pretty much use it for voiceovers as well, and there are literally so many uses. So yeah, and it being wireless makes this literally 10 times easier. And really all of these things combined really are the main reason why I actually think the Comica VM30 mic is probably the best mic on the market at the moment, especially for this price. I mean, at this price you really can't go wrong. As you can hear, you also get absolute amazing sound, not only all the cool features on it. And I'm actually going to ditch my Rode video mic NTG for 90% of the videos I actually do, because even though maybe if you look and listen very closely, maybe you can hear that the Rode maybe sounds like a couple percent better, but again, it's like, I don't know, maybe this Comica is literally like 95% when it comes to the sound quality of this several times more expensive setup from Rode basically. So really, if you're not listening them on some very high-end headphones side by side, yeah, this sounds absolutely amazing still. So, but really the main selling point on this mic, for me at least, is its reliability, and actually just how good it is for my usage with, if I actually record almost my footage with a phone basically. And with this mic I really do not have to worry about anything, because this Rode, for example, and other microphones gives me a lot of frustration when I actually create content, and when actually shooting something I only want to focus basically on the content and be sure that all of my equipment works flawlessly. This can actually do that, but this more expensive Rode and other Rode microphones unfortunately can't do that. I have lost quite many videos due to this microphone simply turning itself off basically midway, or maybe I don't even realize it hasn't been turned on and stuff like that basically. So it's not reliable basically, and other microphones as well, especially if you create a lot of content like I am basically. You need a good equipment that is very reliable. But yeah, even these higher end Rode microphones aren't that. This one from my first test for the week, yeah, I absolutely love it basically. So are there actually any negatives about this microphone? Well, yeah, I basically wrote a full page of like 20 things that are actually awesome about this mic, but I really had problems actually coming up with any negatives about this mic. The only thing I noticed is actually that I got a bit of paint chips basically, and like a bit of scratches on the metal casing, so I'm not really sure from where, but I'm not exactly careful with my mics. But at least on my Rode, I have used it and abused basically this mic for pretty much a year. Maybe a bit less, but it still looks pretty much like brand new. On this one, in a week, first week basically, I got some small scratches on it basically, and that's really about it. Oh, also, if you really have to nitpick basically, I really wish maybe there was a bit better gain adjustment when you actually use it with a smartphone basically. But really that's probably the problem with the smartphones actually, because you can't really adjust the internal gain on smartphone when you film with the smartphone basically. On the camera basically you can adjust internally the additional gain, but on smartphones really I wish you could actually maybe bump up the recording volume tiny a bit more, and that's really about it. So overall, absolutely delighted with this microphone. Good luck.